Hi guys, I'm Isaac and today in this channel I'm gonna talk about why don't we understand a native speaker very well, in this case a native English speaker. Just coming up. We know a lot about our target language, for example in this case English. We know a lot about grammar, we know a lot of words, we speak very well in English, and we have a high level of English proficiency. But when we speak with a native English speaker, we do not understand him or her very well. Why do we understand a non-English speaker better than a native English speaker? So today I'm going to talk about the reasons, and the first reason I think is that native English speakers, they tend to speak very fast.
I'm coming to rock and I'm taking a rap, I'm breaking them up, when we come attacking them, I'm taking them up on my side, when I get them, I'm taking them out, when I'm singing them, I'm giving a hit, I'm women, jumping, looking at the radical, then I'm sending my style, I'm putting it back around, when I'm making a rhyme, when I'm coming to get them, I'm breaking them up, when it's becoming an enemy, tell incredible lyrical epitome, open the cover, you'll not be done.
Sometimes they mix the words together, and when you hear a sentence, there are different words in this sentence, but you hear words together. They mix words together, and you hear 3-4 words together like one word, and you cannot distinguish words when they speak so fast and when they mix words together.
Well, when I was 12 years old growing up on Long Island, there was a cerebral palsy fair a few blocks away from my house, and they announced that they would donate $2,000 to cerebral palsy for anyone that broke a Guinness record. So at first I wanted to ride the roller coaster at Coney Island. So I called Coney Island and they said, hey kid, take a hike at 12 years old. We're not going to let you strap yourself into the cyclone for 2 weeks straight. So I went home and I started flipping through the book and decided I wasn't going to eat a car or swallow lead pipes. So the next best thing was to lock myself in a room and teach myself how to do the fast talking.
They speak colloquial and slang.
I'm out of here. Take him back. I'm out of here. I'm out of here.
If we're not out of here by then, we're not getting out.
Ain't you watching the fun? Ain't interested.
Sometimes they have some regional accents, and they speak different than what you have heard, and you're not get accustomed to this kind of accents.
Was about night, there'd be a full moon there about night, and it should be bright out, and there could anyone go up in the mountains about night, sure. Well, there was 45 sheep missing, like, and the lambs and everything, and the sheep just count out a nice bit of money, like. To be done about it, nothing.
Some sauce. You do it.
I just can't help how damn scared I am, Sarge, alright? I can't help it, I got, my stepdaddy took a block and beating me when I was real little. And I was scared and I used to run, I used to hide out, I slept in the chicken coop a whole lot of nights. And I never thought it'd get no worse than that. But I'm living by the minute over here, I'm counting the seconds. We're gonna be landing soon. There's gonna be air raids. We're probably gonna die before we get off the beach. This place it's like a big floating graveyard.
What's your name, kid?
I wanna own an automobile when I get out.
What's your name?
Edward P. Train.
Train.
The only things that are permanent is dying and the Lord. That's it. That's all you gotta worry about. This war ain't gonna be the end of me, and it ain't gonna be the end of you neither.
They tend to break the rules too. For example, if you learn English from a book, you learn this language correctly, but when you go out, when you speak with a native English speaker, they tend to break the rules. Sometimes they speak not correctly, but it is correct in this society, and because of that you will get confused. Or when they speak English, they use a lot of phrases and proverbs which you haven't heard about that, and in each context it is different and probably has a different meaning. And I guess the solution is you have to talk as much as possible with a native English speaker. You have to listen to podcasts and you have to watch a lot of movies. Unfortunately, there are a lot of English movies. You can watch them whenever you have free time, and if it's possible, watch it with a subtitle. It's gonna help you to understand or to distinguish words from each other.
What's going on? Has this happened before? We have to get out of here. We have to get out of here. Take it easy. Do you take it easy? Quiet.
I remember the first day which I started practicing my German, I learned a topic asking an address, and just wanted to practice that at street. And You know, I just wanted to ask a very simple question. Where is the library? And I knew the answers, like left, right, and I knew some words. And I said, okay, today I'm gonna go to the library and I'm gonna ask people at the street, and I'm gonna find the library without any Google Maps. And I went out and I asked that in German, and the answers, they were totally different than what I learned from the book. And I could understand only you and go. And the other words in the sentence, they were totally different than what I learned from the book. And they used other words and other things which I didn't know about that. And I said, okay, thank you. I go ahead, I go there. And it was funny to me because, you know, I thought I could at least ask the question, I find the library, but it didn't work to me. And I guess it is common in each and every language. And I suggest you to practice as much as possible, to speak and to listen as much as possible, and someday you can overcome this kind of English or this kind of language barriers. So it was my experience, and if you have any questions, put down in comments and I'm gonna answer them back, and consider subscription.